So here's my old fuel pump. Actually, this used to be right here, and this guy that I bought this from used to tell me that I needed to tighten this screw every year because it would come loose, and when it did, this thing wouldn't run. Well, I tightened it the other day and it broke off. So I ordered a new one from a place called marineengine.com, and they have several different parts numbers that have been replaced by new parts numbers, but this appears to be it, and it looks like it. It looks very similar. It may be even renewed. In other words, they may have redesigned it. Who knows? But looks like there's two screws that holds it on. 1, 2 down here at the bottom where you see those two empty places. I'm just going to take these two screws off, take the lines loose, put the new one on there, and reattach the lines, and then we'll see if she starts up. Put y'all right here and let you watch if you can, if you want to. You don't seem to be real tight. I suppose it'd be pretty important not to drop those screws down in there. Eh? I think this thing is vacuum operated. I'm not going to say for sure. I kind of suspect that. But I don't see any drive to it. I don't see any electric hookups. It's probably important to keep straight which one goes to where, so while I have that off, I'm going to make a note that this one, the one that's higher, goes to the connection right here. That's the one with the shorter hose on it. The lower one goes up in there. That should be fairly easy to remember. Somebody made a comment online about these being put on with twist ties and didn't think that was right, but mine here are put on with twist ties, so I don't know, maybe that's the way they did it. I don't know though, this motor is a 77. I don't think I call them twist ties, but they're pull ties, those little nylon ties. I don't think them things had been invented in 77. I don't remember ever seeing them back then. They could have been. You know, when you get old like me, there's a lot of things that you see that you don't remember seeing when you was a youngster. I give some of you youngsters something to look forward to when you get old. You can say, hey, I can remember when the iPhone S was all we had. Something like that, you know. Something to look back on when you want to look back on the good old days. Of course, I'm old enough to remember when we didn't have TV. Alrighty, that's one hose. That hose right there goes to this top one. I'll go ahead and put that right back on there. This lower hose goes to this one. And then that hose there goes into that one. I'm going to go get me some of them little twist ties, and I'll put them back on there. Now I've got one more hose, and that's this one to go on there. I'm guessing this is the line that the fuel comes from, and that other, well, I don't know. I'm guessing one of these is a vacuum line, and the other two are fuel lines. That's what I think. And I guess all I have to do is put those two screws back in there, and we should be ready to test her out. Alrighty then. Get back on there. To have you do this with a screwdriver, I think it's a good idea because you can't get a lot of pressure on a screwdriver, so you're a lot less likely to like break a bolt or something, which is really a good idea. Okay, so people that sold me that I ordered that Wednesday night and it arrived Friday morning. That's pretty quick. I'm just saying, that's pretty quick. Okay.